Friends, Mrs. Skiffington here to take you through your math choices for today. Okay, so as always, for our first must-do activity, we're going to use our math workbook. And we're doing reteach and practice 5-6 today because I think it's doable. It's not that, you guys did so good with it last week. I'm sure you'll fly right through it, but so that looks like this. Okay, so you're filling in missing numbers. They've already given you a couple to trace, and then figure out the rest that go in order. So 10, 11, 12, 13, what goes here, here, 16, 17, what goes here. Okay, and then on the other side, very similar kind of activity, except instead of using a game board, they're using cards. Okay, so you're figuring out which number comes next here and here, which number comes next. So always start here and say the numbers will help you think about what comes next. Okay, so those 2 pages are your first must-do activity. Your next must-do activity is 20 frame cut and glue. We don't usually call it 20 frames, we call it 210 frames, but so you know what that is. That is in your January math packet, and it looks like this. Okay, so here are the teen numbers, and here are some little kids holding 210 frames. So your job is to match the 10 frame they're holding with the number. Cut these out and glue them where they go, and then you can color it if you like. Okay, and then your next one, again, we're going back to that old number book from your very first math packet that was in the remote learning bag. So it looks like it's from the back. You can just take the whole thing off. My number book, yesterday you did from 0 to 5. Today you're going to do from 6 to 10. Okay, so remember these are double-sided, so best not to use marker so that you don't confuse yourself when you're filling in those 10 frames. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for today, and then you'll be done with that. You'll have your own number book. Okay, so that is your last must-do activity. Now for your choice activities. Okay, so right after this 20 frame cut and glue, we have tic-tac-teen. So tic-tac-teen, you need this. This is your game board. And then behind it, are the cards you need. So there are 3 pages of cards. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3. So take those, cut them out, and then you use your game board. And you can use your counters from your remote bag. You can use, you might need more than the cubes. Oh no, you can use your cubes because you only have to get 3 in a row. So you're going to pick a 10 frame card that you picked back here, which is the 2 10 frames. So you're cutting out, oh yeah, this is important to note. You're cutting out along these lines. Do not cut out the individual 10 frames because you're going to have 2 10 frames per card. Okay? Because we're working with T numbers here, so you need both 10 frames. 10 and some more. So you're going to cut the cards out like that. And you pick a card, count it, and then find it on the board and put a counter on there. Yeah, you're probably going to, it says place a cube, but I think you might need more than the cubes. There's only 10 cubes, but there are 20 counters. So so whenever you pick a card, whichever team number it is, cover it with a counter. And then keep going until you get 3 in a row. This does not need to be returned to school. You can keep this game and play it whenever you feel like playing a cool math game. So just keep all the pieces together and yeah, that's a fun choice activity for you. Next is order number cards from 1 to 20. So you're going to need your number cards, all of your number cards that we have. Well, just from 1 to 20, you won't need the 0 card. on that. And if you click on that square in your choice board, it takes you to a slide, and the slide gives you all the directions. You can read them, or I also this time tried a new thing. I made a little speaker on there with my voice telling you how to play. So you get to listen to me again. No, I just wanted to try it and see if I could do it and save you guys some reading time. But yeah, you can try that. It tells you exactly how to play. And then, of course, I put eSpark on there again. So anybody who wants to go ahead and try some of those new activities or the old activities, if you haven't tried eSpark at all, go right ahead. And those are your math choices for today. Have a lovely day. My little remote doesn't work. See you later.